Hello viewers. You don't always have to go out bush to find really interesting places to explore or some history. I'm going to head down to Rockingham, inspired by a guy called Jason Carroll who posted a picture on Facebook of some old ruins. I asked him for the lat long and he gave me that, and then from there I found a bunch of other old ruins, so we're going to go down and have a look at all of those. I'm in the car today. I was going to take the bike, but I want to take a fair bit of camera gear, so I need to take the car. And as you can see here, I have already, if I can get in there, I've already found the locations and put them into my GPS, and we're just going to take some camera gear, take a bit of video, take a few photos, and look into the history of these ruins that are around this Rockingham, Kwinana area. So we'll take off and see what's down there. So as you can see, I'm just right next to a highway, and I'm just walking out to this old ruin. So you don't have to go far. You could be in just a two-wheel drive, and just walking out into this field to take a look. So the ruins are in pretty bad shape. A little bit crumbly. It's an original fireplace. Fireplace in every room. They weren't very efficient, so I guess you needed one per room. And then out the front here, this would have been the kitchen. This would have been the kitchen. Okay, so that's the first little ruin. It's actually quite complete, considering where it is. It's not too vandalised. Yeah, quite a good little spot. Pretty easy access. You just park on the side of the road, and away you go. So we will head on to the next one and just have a look. They're all in this same area. Well, you wouldn't believe that there's a house there that is a really good tourist attraction, and yet there's guards there to tell you not to park anywhere near it. So you've got to go park down on Watercorp land, which I have, and they wonder why people just tell them to get screwed. It's ridiculous. So there's that house that they seem to be protecting with their lives, and we're going to head down this little track because there's a little ruins in here that looks really interesting. Somewhere in here I saw it. So this one's fenced off, most likely because it's accessible and it's caving in. Normally people punch holes in these fences, which isn't the right thing to do, but normally they do. So, as I said earlier, people often punch holes in these fences, and there is the hole. So they've tried to repair it, or someone's come along and added wire, but basically you'll never stop everybody. As you can see, it's actually held up in there with scaffolding, so it's obviously very unstable. Okay, so there's not a lot more to see around here, just bits and pieces of tin, very well picked over, my guess is. So we'll head back out, have a look at this one that's been restored. So it's a bit windy, hopefully you can hear this. So I'm heading back to the car and to the next spot. Looks like these guys here behind me with the motorbikes must have told him to get routed because they never moved. Car's down here, so let's go. So we come down this little track here because this was actually the original Mead road for the Mead Homestead, which is a fair way that way, but I thought there might have been a better track. So I don't think there is. We'll take a quick look, otherwise we'll go back around the road. Lots of dumping of rubbish as per normal. And this must be the Perth Mandurah Railway, I presume. I think that if it's not that, it's one of the ones for industry. Make sure there's no trains coming. Mead Farm. Okay, so I just put a new battery in because I've got to fly that way. I just wanted a brand new battery. I'm going to stay here by the car and take a look and see what I can see if we can get a good shot. So Let's go. So there you go, that was Mead House. There wasn't access to that, so it is someone's private property, so I didn't jump the fence and run in there and have a look. I just used the drone. I wouldn't like it if someone went on my place, I guess, so even though you wouldn't be doing any harm to anybody, it's probably not the best thing. So actually stopped here in Rockingham just to have a look. I did my scuba diving ticket just over here, and out in front here is actually a dive trail, and well, when I was doing it was just a boat, but now I think it's a dive trail of all sorts. So yeah, just going to look over the fence there and maybe duck the head in the dive shop. Oh, I'll talk to you later, and yeah, hopefully this comes together well.